annual event of AHISDO Integrated Sustainable Development Organization. AHISDO is governed by a General Assembly of members drawn from the community, youth and the government representatives. AHISDO is governed by a General Assembly of members drawn from the community, youth and the government representatives. AHISDO has so many projects which are integrated community development with a special focus for the support of orphans and highly vulnerable children, helpless elderly and the youth based on the area at Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Kirkos Subcity, Warada 5, with cooperation of different donors which are Comic Relief UK, Kindor House, Addis Germany, Ethiopian Netherlands, and different individual donors. The annual event program started at the morning time by feeding the breakfast or orphans and the highly vulnerable children and the younger youth students of the total number of above 200. And then there was a discussion led by Ato Taddese, Program and Deputy Manager, Ato Ashenafi, Finance and Administration Head, and Wezarit Abarash, Program Officer, and coordinated by Ato Masfen, Program Officer. On the discussion, the Deputy Manager welcomed all the participants, students, and gave the highlight on the contents of the agenda and the importance of consultation meeting.
ገንዘብ ያልቃል ጤናም ይቀመሳል በህይወት ግን አርኪ የሆነው አንድ ማልፎር ማልፍ ነገር እግዚአብሔርን አምኖ ለልጆች ደምላችሁ ተሳክተ ነው ምን ይላችሁ አዳም ምትሉንን እናዳምጣለን የልጆች መፍታለ መናገር ይችላል ወላጆቻቸው ብቻ ለሚናገሩት ልጆቹን አሳባቸው በአላ ስለኔና አዲሶች በየአመቱ ማለት ለህፃናት ጉባኤ እንደዚህ እናገራለን ግን የሚያሳሙን ከሆነ ለጋሾቹ ይጠይቃል ወይንም እኛ ጋር ካለ ውል አገር ውስጥ እናንተ እዚህ ላይ ነው ጥሩ ዜጋ ማፍራት አለ ጥሩ መምተማሪ መሆን አለበት ጥሩ ማህበራዊ ኑሮ ለህብረተሰቡ ጥሩ መሆን አለበት መጥፎ ሰው በኋላ ቢሾም እንኳን ማንም አይቀበል ስለዚህ ለጓደኛ ጥሩ ካልሆንክ ለማንም አትሆን ስለዚህ ጥሩ ነው
mainly emphasized on the active involvement of all the participants in the discussion because your output will help to improve ourselves so as to focus improve our future plan for the coming academic year 2017-2018
ከክፍል ወደ ክፍል በመዘዋወር ስለፈጸማችሁ እኛ በጣም ደስ ብሎናል እናንተም እንኳን ደስ ያላችሁ በአይስቶ አማካኝነት ድጋፍ እየተደረገላችሁ የትምህርት መርጃ መሳሪያ እየተሰጣችሁ ሌሎች ለመማር የሚያስፈልጉ ልዩ ልዩ ድጋፎች እየተደረገላችሁ እስከ ተወሰነ ደረጃ ድረስ በመማራችሁ በምትማሩበትም ወቅት የቀለም ትምህርት ብቻ ሳይሆን ኑሮ ምን ይመስላል ተምሬ ወዴት ይሄዳል ከዚህ ኑሮ ወደ ተሻለ ኑሮ በጣም ወደ ተሻለ ኑሮ ለመሸጋገር እናት አባቶቻችሁ ወንድም እህቶቻችሁ ከሚኖሩት አሁን ከሚገኙበት ደረጃ በጣም ወደ ተሻለ ደረጃ ለመሸጋገር ነው የምትማሩ በዚህ መንፈስ የ2010ን ዝግጅት ካሁን ጀምሮ መልካም ውጤት እንዲመጣላችሁ ጥሩ ትምህርት እንዲሆንላችሁ አይስቶ በመክሩ ደግሞ አይስቶና አይስቶ ቦርድ በመመካከል የሚያስፈልገውን አግባብ በደንቡ መሰረት እናመቻችላችኋለን
After long discussions with the student, the participants suggested a few important points that will be useful to improve our work of the coming academic year.
የኛ ድርጅት ለምን ይቋረጣል ማለት እኔ ኦልሬዲ ፊኒሺንግ ላይ ነኝ ለትምህርት እየጨረስኩኝ ነው ከኔ በታች ላሉት ለምን ይበተናል አንዳንድ ምግቦች ቀርተው ለነሱ ለምን ድጋፍ አይደረግላቸው እንዲማሩ ዳክተር ሰርታሩ ምትሉ ከሆነ እዚህ ጋር ሰርተፊኬታችን አምጥታ ፎቶ ተነስተ ብዙ ነገር ይደረጋል አይደል ዳክተርና ሌላ ነገር ቀርቶ እየተከፈለላቸው ይሄ የሚቋረጠው ድርጅት ብዙ ተማሪዎች ስለም በችግር ምክንያት ብዙ ነገር ስለሚደርስባቸው ለነሱ ካዘናችሁ ይሄን ድርጅት ሳታቋርጡት ቢያንስ እንኳን የምግቡን አቋርጣችሁ ለነሱ ስትሉ ድርጅቱን ቀጥሉላቸው
Program leaders from the stage answer for the questions and briefly declare for the youths and students.
2014 ላይ ተከልክሎ የነበረው የህፃናት ገንዘብ አምና እስከ ሚሊዮን ተለቆለታል። ዘንድሮ አሁንም ላቡና ላክላችሁ የተባለ እርግጠኛ ነኝ አስቸጋሪ ሁኔታ ውስጥ የሚኖረው የኢትዮ ብርሃን ነው። ምክንያቱም ኢትዮ ብርሃን ከነሐሴ ጀምሮ ስለሚፈርስ እኛም ይህን ቪዲዮ ስንልክላቸው አረጀም ብለው ደጋፊ አጥተዋል። ቦርዱ ስላረጀ ማረፍ ይፈልጋል አሉ። ግን አንድ ነገር የዘንድሮን ዓመት ግን ያሟሉታል የ2010 ማለት ነው። ከዛ በኋላ ሌላ ምድል አለ ለዘላለም ውስጥ ያለው የድርጅት እንደገና ሌላ ምድል አለው ልጆች የሚረዳው ግለሰቦች ይቀጥላሉ። አሁን እንዴት አድርገን ያ ድርጅት የሰበሰበ ከኛ ቢሰጣ
እስካሁን የምንሰራው ከወላጅ ኮሚቴዎች ጋር ያ የወላጅ ኮሚቴ ከኛ ጋር ሆኖ ከጨረታ ጀምሮ እስከ ግዢ ሁሉን ነገር ሲፈጽም ቆየ። አሁንም አሉ አልተበተኑም። ይሄን በጥሞና እስካሁን ስንሰራ ቆየን። ገንዘቡን እንዲመለስ ያደረገው እኛ ሳንሆን ስፖንሰሮቹ ናቸው። ያን ገንዘብ ደግሞ ስፖንሰር ላደረጉት ለራሳቸው እንጂ ኢትዮ ብርሃን እዚህ ውስጥ የለም። ኢትዮ ብርሃን ትክክለኛውን ድጋፉን ላሉት ልጆቹ ይልካል፣ እንደገና ለአረጋውያንም ይልካል። አሁን ኢትዮ ብርሃን ነው እንግዲህ እኔ ቅድም አየለ ተናግሯል።
Among the suggestions, two main points were forwarded. The first one and the important was the community library should be opened by different texts and reference books that will best serve the need of all students at the grade levels. And the other important thing that was raised is money should be deposited at the bank in the name of the students. To Taddasa advised the youth about a discipline, learning and how to use the time properly. And also Waziri Tabarash announced some important message to the students. And then the next things will be the lunch ceremony. After lunch ceremony, there was a discussion that is continued from the morning discussion. After the lunch over, the panel discussion started with the parent, guardian, as well as top management staffs. Basha Kabrom, chairperson of the board, member of the board, Ato Taddese, program and deputy manager, Ato Ayele, general manager and head of IGA, Ato Ashenafi, head of finance and administration, welcomed all the participants, including distinguished guests from different relevant Warada offices. And the board chairman also welcomed all the participants and gave a speech, especially by giving emphasis on the importance of having such a kind of meeting, which will enables us to come together to discuss about our children's, which are mutual problems. Often, coming together will enable us to get common solutions for the good of our children. In his speech, Basha Kabrom highly advised both the parents as well as the students so as to improve their poor academic performance in the coming academic year better than this year. Whereas regarding parents, he has also seriously advised as they should make consistent and intense follow-ups against their children, because parents are more responsible than AHISDO and should know where she is in, with whom spends in and out of the school. On the side of the student, he has also advised them as should give most of their time to study to improve and be successful in life. Finally, Basha Kabrom wished the meeting success in its deliberations and officially opened the commencement of the consultative meetings. Ato Taddese advised to the parents and the guardians about upbringing and follow-up of their childhood. Children show different kinds of sport activities, which is trainer for the last 2 months by those are for students, 3 of them are females, and the prize given to the students by the member of the boards. Member of the boards, and then children shows different kinds of sport activities, which is trained for the last 2 months by a voluntary coach. There was a thank you picture photo ceremony to the sponsors and the donors. At the end of the meeting, Ato Ayele thanked all the sponsors who generously have been contributing their expertise, judgment, guidance and resources. Besides, he thanked the Parents Guardian Committee for their grateful and unhesitating contribution for the success of the program in the past 2 years. He also thanked the AHISDO staff for their effort who have worked without rest throughout the weekend so as to attain the goals.